I'm not a morning person.
Dedicated to being passionate about it.
Bodybuilders have become more lazy.
People have always thought I lift fake weights. Iran and the United States.
You take responsibility for that.
So which bodybuilders inspired you the most when you were getting into bodybuilding, or even still to this day? Who do you respect?
I loved Kevin Levroni's physique. And I was a huge fan of Lee Priest because he was short and just massive. And as far as, and Branch Warren was definitely up there. Branch Warren, Dexter Jackson. And the training styles that I followed, man. Danny Padilla was another one. He's one that a lot of people don't mention. Danny Padilla was a just peeled freak.
Isn't his name a Giant Killer too?
Yeah.
2 Giant Killers.
But as far as training and like who still inspires me today, believe it or not, is Branch, man. Because Branch is retired, and he's like, I was with Branch last week in Dallas. Like he still trains like a like, I love it. Like he still trains retired harder than 90% of the pros. I fucking love it. Like it gets me going, man.
You're competitive when it comes to the gym, right? I mean, like when you go lift with somebody, you actually like, do you want to lift them, or like do you want to like?
Oh yeah, my buddies know. If they're grabbing 120s, I'm grabbing one. Oh yeah, they know. But we do. It's fun though. It's not like we laugh and we're like having a good time doing it. But they know whatever they grab, I'm grabbing more, or doing it for more reps.
Do you think that rivalries are good for bodybuilding, and trash talk? Do you think that's good for bodybuilding?
Respectfully, yeah. I think bodybuilding, if it had a little bit more of a storyline, and I'm not saying a fake storyline, but more storyline to it, it would keep the fans a little more excited. And then you're gonna have your good guys and your bad guys.
Sure.
You know, just like WWE.
But do you feel like bodybuilders they're too sensitive? I feel like bodybuilders are just sometimes they you know what I mean? They get too sensitive, and it becomes like,
bro, they're a bunch of babies, and I'm a bodybuilder, and Sean Roden's calling me right now. Everybody's calling me to make sure I'm okay.
Now, you had a rivalry with Derek Lunsford, I think, right? You guys went back and forth.
It wasn't really a rivalry. I just, we actually spoke on the phone after his first Olympia, and I just pretty much told him he looked like, and I told him that I don't know what the fuck he did. And, and then the second Olympia, I told him the same thing. And he was a kid who learned quickly that because you come up in the game fast doesn't mean you earn respect. Like just because you come into the professional league of bodybuilding and you compete and you win a show and qualify for the Olympia, like that doesn't earn you respect of a lot of people. Like you got it takes a lot to earn respect in this sport. And I think he learned that now, and he changed his attitude. And he's a different person. And I don't think he was a bad kid. I just think he was ignorant to the fact that he was young, and like everybody else, he was very young when he turned pro and won his first pro show and went to Olympia. Like he was young and dumb, like we all were at one point, you know. And as an older guy, I was trying to tell him like, hey, like don't make these stupid mistakes, you know. So it wasn't really a rivalry, but there was in the gym. He called me out one day when I was training legs with Sean at Bev's, and they were training like chest, and that was like another incident. I jumped off the fucking leg press machine. And I told the kid that was on the machine, I said, get off. And he got off the machine, and whatever weight they had on, I just jumped in and just banged it out for like 12 reps and jumped off.
I saw that video. Yeah. Did you witness the rivalry that was happening between Nick Walker and Blessing on social media?
Yeah, I didn't read a lot of it. I saw a lot of the posts, like Blessing's post, Nick's post. I think that's kind of cool. I think it hypes stuff up. But the problem with that is one guy's always going to come out on the wrong side of that fucking.
Absolutely.
You know, Blessing put out that video, like them laughing at Nick saying, it's like, you know, when you do stuff like that, you got to be prepared.
Got to have thick skin, right? So speaking of Nick Walker, I mean, it seems like he's a very serious competitor right now. He won in your pro, obviously, but even before that, people like right from the jump, people were looking at him like this guy is going to be a serious threat.
Oh yeah, he is one of the most impressive guys in the IFBB. I mean, he's big, he's got symmetry, he's got graininess, he's strong as a fucking ox, which is crazy. Like, for me to say that kid won't be Mr. Olympia, like, He's got all the tools, man. He really does. That kid's got all the. If done right, he's got all the tools.
I remember the first picture I saw of him. People compared him to Dorian Yates. They put a side by side comparison, like the side view. You know, the side tricep. That's
Great.
That's a lot of pressure though on him. Don't you think?
Yeah, but I think he handles it like a champion.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't let it bother him, and he's very confident in his ability. If you ask him, do you think he'll be Mr. Olympia? He'll just go, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not in any other way. He just is that confident in his ability. I think that's awesome.
Any other names from the new school of bodybuilders that stand out to you and you think they're gonna have a bright future in the sport?
New school?
Yeah, the new guys like Nick, obviously Hunter Labrada.
Hunter is going to be Mr. Olympia one day. I said that too. Yeah, he's got crazy shape, structure, lines, conditioning. I think the only problem Hunter has is that he stays too damn lean. The kid fucking looks like he's incredibly in shape all year round. And I hung around Hunter, and I know he don't eat healthy all the time because the motherfucker was slamming cookies in front of me when I was in Texas the last time. So I know he could eat. But young guys, it's hard. Like, I think that's the crazy part. I don't even know the young guys. Like, who's young? Could you have any names?
Well, the new school is like Nick Walker, Hunter Labrada, Blessing.
Those two.
They're not young, but they're like the new. They represent the new school of bodybuilders.
I would say the two most impressive new guys on the scene are Nick, Hunter. That kid that just won the New York Pro 212, he was pretty damn good. What would you remember his name?
I don't remember the name now. I gotta look it up.
I'll get it. I want to say Tyler. He's actually with Blackstone Labs, which is funny.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know his name. How horrible.
It's cool that you got with Blackstone Labs, because I know you and PJ are friends, right? But the whole career you've been with other companies, and you finally with the.
Oh, Nathan Epper.
Okay.
He's got a crazy physique, small waist, nice lines. I think he's got a bright future.